they had all of their own issues as well. So Spearbreaker says my work banned Lotus Notes. I understand it. I understand it. It's not better? Okay, well there you go. Ooh. Is that guy dead? He's dead. Ooh, that was an excellent. Ooh, hey Kuvectus. Oh, Velanin, nice shot, dude. Where is Letho and how is Letho? Letho's good. I don't know where he is, but he doesn't seem to be around here tonight. Probably upstairs eating dinner or something. Yeah, MS Teams, I think they were considering MS Teams before I left. Again, this is a decade plus ago. I have no idea where they are now, but my buddy, every so often, I worked with a guy at my old job that actually stops by the stream every so often. I don't think he still works for them though, but I'm kind of curious where they left off. Woo! Teams is trash. Teams is dog water. Nice. Well, there we go. You have no idea how nice it is being able to talk to people about this stuff and having them know what I'm talking about. Twitch is a beautiful thing. There's so many people in chat that are actually like commiserating with me on this stuff. So, oh, I tell you, this is one of those situations when Twitch is such a magical place. I'm so glad we can all come together and hate Lotus Notes as a group. Oh, I love it. I love it. Also, it's become abundantly clear that we have a lot of people in IT in this channel, which is awesome. I think that's great. That is basically me in another timeline is doing IT, so I feel you. I'm there with you. Joga says, I work on NASA equipment now. Do you? Oh, so it's your fault we didn't launch today. Well, I will send you a very aggressive letter via the post. All right. Okay. Okay. I want to get to the moon, sir. Via the post. Yes, that's right. People still spend letters, right? They still send letters. When moon TM. I will send him a Lotus note for Sacred Elite. That's right, just one. A Lotus note. That's right. When Mars. Oh Lord. Talk to Elon, don't talk to NASA. When Mars, Elon. Just imagine you could have stayed on the job, worked up, and been watching Twitch streams, commenting to the of that timeline, says Cadoza. I tell you, man, I am very happy that we took the path that we took. No question. I think about that every single day. It is not lost on me. Every time I walk into my studio, it's something I think about. And I don't think it will ever not be that. But that's one of the things, man. I'm really glad that I've talked to a lot of my peers, and I've talked to a lot of other streamers. And I have to say that I'm really, like, I'm an older streamer. You know, I'm almost 40 years old, and the general streaming population is nowhere near my age. And I have to say that, like, I feel like I've kind of gained an appreciation of this whole thing that a lot of people don't seem to have these days. Because I did it for decades. I literally did it for decades. So every single day that I log on, and I mean, I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, but still every day that I log on is like an absolutely incredible day. It makes me love the fact that there's a lot of streamers that are older on Twitch. There's a lot of streamers that are kind of like the whole situation is changing, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. We need more streamers that are older because, frankly, I feel like there's a lot of us that grew up with video games that aren't represented on Twitch. Like, I'm one of them now, but I feel like there's so much room for more of them. Like what are some older streamers? Like Sequisha, Day9. Those are the streamers that I really have fun watching. Summit is getting older. Absolutely. He's great. Okay. Okay. Jesse says Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect is fun. Don't get me wrong, but he's a character. Dr. Disrespect is a character. That's a little different. Bike Man. Absolutely. Gold Glove, Maximilian Dude, Dan's Gaming. Like, those are the people that I really love watching these days. Lyric just became a dad. Lyric is always fun. Elohim, Kirk Black. XQC is getting older. Well, XQC is getting older physically, but his mind is still... yeah. Anyway, Sacriel is a great one. Strippin is a great one. Cathalion's a great one. Absolutely.
Eliminate the enemy team.
Ezekiel is awesome. But I feel like Ezekiel is also... yeah. Tally's a great older streamer. Richard Hammer is a great older streamer. Oh, Kazabel. Nah, bud. Mendoza. Quinn69. He's a streamer. Yes, he is. Day9, absolutely. See, the thing about Quinn69 is he's an older body, but he has like the mind of like a solid 19-year-old. Maybe. Yeah. Kazabel, no, not really age sensitive, more like being a decent person sensitive. Yeah, I would recommend doing some research. Yeah. Green Joker says Markiplier. Markiplier is a name I know, but I have never, no offense to him, but I've never watched any of his things. I put Markiplier in the same category as like PewDiePie. He's like giant YouTuber. I've never actually watched his stuff, so if he's doing well and he's an older guy, that's awesome. But I don't know enough to really talk about it. Man vs. Game. Man vs. Game was one of the people that actually influenced me to start streaming. I like Man vs. Game. He's a good guy. Yeah, I think he just started streaming. Yeah, Cobalt Streak is a really good dude. He's a really good dude. Yep. Tim the Tatman. Tim the Tatman is a great guy. I knew Tim the Tatman when he was just starting on Twitch because he started around the time I did. He has become wildly more successful than me, and more power to him. He's actually on YouTube now, I think. But yeah, Tim the Tatman, every interaction I've ever had with Tim the Tatman has been positive, and he has been an awesome dude. Yeah, he's more of like an FPS streamer. He's like kind of a hype, sports guy FPS streamer, but he's one of the best things. What about Sips? Sips is awesome. Sips is trademark dad. He's just a great guy. I like Sips. Somebody has to give me a name of someone I hate so I can cause some drama here. Come on, man. Dr. Lupo. Dr. Lupo's great. Love Dr. Lupo. He's a good dude. I was thrilled when I saw him get picked up by YouTube. Worth every penny. Yeah, it was great. Ninja has been the forefront of streaming as a whole. And I have to say, here's what I'll say about Ninja. Ninja recently changed his name on Twitter to user unknown, user not known. And he said that he needs a break. And if that's true, if Ninja, and he also got unpartnered on Twitch. So if that's true and Ninja is actually going through something, then more power to him. I hope he gets through it, and the absolute best of vibes to him. He was one of the first like wildly popular streamers, and I really hope that if he actually is like, you know, having issues with streaming and being in the public eye, I hope he works it out, and I wish nothing for the best of him. That being said, if it turns out this whole thing is a PR stunt, Kim and the horse he rode in on. Yep. So yeah, if he is actually going through some stuff, like, I wish him the best, but if this is all some big PR stunt to announce his, like, I'm going to YouTube, then I think it's super shitty that he actually capitalized on people caring about him as a content creator to do that. Because mental illness is not a joke, and that is not something that should be used to, like, PR stunt off. But I don't know if that's the case. So if that's not the case, then the best of vibes to him, and I hope he's okay. I hope he's good, and I hope he's okay. Absolutely. So that's how I feel about it. What about excessive profanity? I've always watched excessive profanity. I think he's a good guy that that has a set of morals that he sticks to. And I have nothing but respect for that. What about Amaranth? I could not give two shits about what Amaranth does. She is a successful streamer, but I always see her in the news for like buying gas stations and stuff like that. I don't care. More power to her. I'm glad she's successful, but I don't care. I just don't care. Like, whatever, you do you. But I just whatever. I don't care. But I love seeing people succeed, so that's good. But it's weird because I always see her in the news like, Amaranth has bought a new gas station, and Amaranth is saying this about her. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. But I'm glad she's successful, and I love seeing people succeed. So there's that. What about Elijaz? Oh, I love Elijaz. He's a peach. More power to him. Moon, same deal. He's a huge troll. I love him. He represents basement dwellers everywhere, and I think he's great. What about Asmongold? Hey, he's killing it in OTK. More power to him. Shroud, same deal. Shroud rejoined a Valorant team. I think that's awesome. King Italian, I'm thrilled he's back on Twitch. We're just going over every single caster that exists on Twitch, apparently. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, I guess. Fairlight Excalibur, more power. I mean, I love Fairlight. Every time I watch him, it's great. I love that he's kept a consistent amount of success. I think that's great. So, Daedrin says, thoughts on pegging? All right, we're not really talking about that right now, but what I will say is don't yuck other people's yum. There we go. Thoughts on Sequisha? I love Sequisha. He's actually, he used to live in NC, where I used to be. So Sequisha actually was in this channel. He was resubbing, not just a little bit ago. That was fantastic. Yeah. Oh, Fairlight is in here. Hi, Fairlight. How are you? Yeah. The thing I know about Fairlight is, the thing I know about you, Fairlight, is that you're one of those forces that has always been consistent on Twitch, and I love that. I love casters who are always doing well on Twitch. And no matter when I see you in my following list, you've always got like 2,000 plus viewers. You're always doing fine, and that's awesome because clearly you're putting on a good show. So that's great. Thoughts on Mizkif? Mizkif, clearly the future of Twitch. I think that IRL is kind of where the big viewers are going. I think that's awesome. I realize that it's a new day and age. It's not all about gaming anymore, and I think that people that are doing that, Mizkif, and particularly, what's her name? I'm blanking because I've been drinking some whiskey. But Cinderella. I think it's awesome that people like her are pushing the boundaries of like what events can be, IRL events. Like she's got that big shit camp thing coming up. QT Cinderella. I think that's awesome. And honestly, I think that kind of stuff is the future. Germa, Ludwig, their types of IRL shows, taking content creation and bringing them into like what you would watch on television. That's the kind of stuff that I feel is kind of like the future. Moist Critical is awesome. Moist Critical has been doing crazy good stuff, not only with his own stream, but esports. He has been doing wild stuff with Moist Esports. That has been fantastic. I wish him nothing but success. That has been very cool to see. And every time that I've been able to lurk a moist critical stream, it's always been entertaining. Charlie's a good dude, man. He's always been fun. So I see why he has a lot of viewers every time he turns on his stream. It's always been good. Do I ever watch Hassan? I don't. I don't watch Hassan because I'm not really big into politics on Twitch. That's a personal thing, though. It's a personal thing. I'm not into Hassan because I don't like watching politics on Twitch. I do follow Hassan, though, to watch his numbers, and he seems to be doing great. So even though I'm not into politics on Twitch, really a lot of people are. So it's not for me. I don't really need to know. I feel the same way about Hassan and politics on Twitch as I do pundits on Fox News or MSNBC. I don't care. I respect that people want to hear that, but I personally just don't care. I just don't. It's you know, I'll make my own opinion. I'll get all the information to make my own opinions. I don't really need to hear other people's on that. Thoughts on VTubers? I love it. I love VTubers. I think it's new. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. I love VTubers. Not only do I love a lot of VTubers, but I'm going to call someone out. I'm going to call someone out. Zentreya. Zentreya is so interesting to me because Zentreya uses a Microsoft voice for her own voice. So the thing that so amazingly interests me about Zentreya is Zentreya is a VTuber that uses an avatar for her image and a fake voice for her voice. So Zentreya could be anybody. Zentreya could be a 55-year-old dude and no one would ever know. Zentreya could be a group of 10 different people and no one would know. Zentreya could be an AI. She could be an actual AI and no one would know. She's a fake voice with a fake body, and it's like, I feel like not enough people are paying attention to Zentreya because like that is like, that could just be a program. It could just be a program and no one would ever know. Zentreya could be me and you'd never know. I might be Zentreya. You might be Zentreya. You might be Zentreya and you don't even know you're Zentreya. And you are her. You don't know. You don't know. It could be you. It absolutely could. So I think that's awesome. I love that Zentreya is, and here's the thing. Here's the part that's crazy. Not only could Zentreya be an AI or a group of people or a person, but it like what that represents, like that is so cool to me. That shows me that anyone could make it. Anyone with enough know-how, with enough knowledge, with enough information, with enough drive, you could make an avatar for yourself and you could use a fake voice and you could make it. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you are. Like you could make it. Like that's one of the things that I think Zentreya represents so much more than I think that people give her credit for. It's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. And every time I see her like post or succeed or something, I'm like, get it. Get it. It's fantastic. It's great. I lurk in Zentreya's stream frequently, and every time I'm entertained. It's an actual entertaining, awesome stream. Like 100%. It's a good show. You look like me. This guy looks like me. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm feeling it. He's got like the goatee and the shaved head and everything. I've got a couple flashies. Vesna, the nice thing about your channel is it's not toxic like others. You and the mods take care of issues rather than just let people talk crap in chat. That's why this community is so great, the Vesna. Well, I'm going to go ahead and push all of that onto the mod team, which is amazing here. Thank you. We also have Pookie Man. Cheers, Co. I raise a glass of Jameson to you before I head to bed. Is it Woodford for you tonight? Please cleave someone for me. Your fan, Pookie Man. Pookie Man, it is, but unfortunately, I am done this evening. I am out, but hopefully you're still drinking. Good vibes to you, buddy. Yep. Basswit says, I'm lurking in your channel for quite some time, and for me, you are super authentic, and that's why I love you and the community that is nurturing each other. Well, I appreciate that, Basswoots. Thank you very much. Have a sub on me, my dude. I'm glad you're having fun here. Thank you. That was your 5th message ever said in chat, and I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Kadoza says, happy Labor Day weekend, brother. Labor Day weekend? Hey, happy Labor Day weekend, man. Awesome. It is. It is. Look at that. Awesome. Wow. I had no idea. But hey, that's fantastic.
Are being overrun.
Ow. This guy's chopping me to pieces. Ow. Happy Father's Day from Australia, Co. Is it Father's Day in Australia? I saw some people wishing me happy Father's Day earlier today, so that's cool. So wait, we have a US Father's Day, an EU Father's Day, and an Australian Father's Day, and they're all on different days? Interesting. I love this channel because Co's aim is worse than mine. Who was that? Mons, that was Faz School. You know what to do. Okay. Happy birthday, Co. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to play my stupid game now. Merry Christmas, Co. Merry Christmas to you, too. It is Father's Day in Australia. Oh, cool. Look at that. Well, happy Father's Day to my Australian friendos. I had no idea. Sorry, Drummel. Sorry, Big Papa.
Fall back to the docks. Defend the flagships. Do not allow the Masons to disable them.
Sorry, Jay Beazle. Sorry, King Escanor 98. Sorry, Bearable Puns. Jesus Christ, I'm just killing all of you people. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Okay. I want to hear the story about what happened to Co's orange chair. Oh, nothing. I'm still in it. Right there. Yeah. That man had a family. Well, now they're down to dad, I guess. Yeah. Sucks. He filtered out the color on his face cam. What? No, this is the same face cam. I don't ever adjust that stuff. I wonder if Co could do a standing stream with this much whiskey. I have not drank that much. Dude, on a normal whiskey night, I would actually fill my cup again, but I am putting it down. I'm putting the cup down. Absolutely. Imagine these VTubers using Unreal 5 stuff. I'm sorry, have you not seen Code Miko? Okay, so there are two types of VTubers. There are the anime VTubers, and then there is Code Miko. So if you are wondering, like, anime VTubers are Zentreya, Momo, Nyanners, those type of people. But then there are, like, the people that are pushing the boundaries of how good a VTuber can look, and that is Code Miko. Code Miko is a custom coder who, like, you should check out Code Miko if you haven't, and you're looking to see, like, how far VTubers can go. She is awesome, and I feel terrible. Absolutely terrible, because I have told Code Miko now for, like, God, I don't even think she does interviews anymore, but she wanted to interview me, and I told her that I would, like, a year ago, and I've just had so much stuff happen that I've not been able to be on her show. But yeah, she used to do, like, interview shows, and I was going to be on one of her shows. Because she's awesome, and her shows remind me of, like, Zach Galifianakis's Between Two Ferns. But I just had so much shit going on, I wasn't able to be on it. But Code Miko is a good example of like what VTubing can be in an Unreal type environment. I very much recommend checking her out if that is the kind of thing that you are interested in. Like her recent models are crazy. She has like full actual, like she can move the hair of her avatar and the hair will react to where her body is. It's crazy. It is very wild. Definitely like, I feel like she's about a generation or two ahead of where most VTubers are. Yeah. And the cool thing about Code Miko is she's constantly, even though she's clearly like at the forefront of what VTubing is, she is still constantly trying to improve and make better what she's doing, which is super cool. Like I have a huge amount of respect for that.